Can you overcome procrastination? Absolutely. And throughout this video, I'll be sharing with you tips to overcome this major time waster. I'm Miriam from Precious Time, and my mission is to help you become the best time manager you can be. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel to always be updated with my tips and techniques for better time management skills and healthy living. So what is procrastination? It is an irrational delay in doing something despite its negative consequences. I've come across two major procrastinators. I'm going to call them type 1 and type 2. Procrastinators type 1. This type procrastinates because maybe the task is complex, repetitive, time-consuming, or just boring. So the easy way out is not to deal with it at the present time. And procrastinators type 2, this type of procrastinators do it as an action taken for a much deeper problem. For instance, a person bored in his job or is going through some sort of issues, whether emotional stress, lack of adventure in life, lack of happiness, whatever the reason is, they would procrastinate on purpose on a subconscious level, looking forward to that high boost of adrenaline that comes when the deadline approaches. For procrastinators type 1, I have 3 tips for you. First, realize that procrastination is a major time waster, and no matter how much time you waste not doing the boring task or the difficult decision, it's always going to be there waiting for you and needing your attention for it to be resolved. So this is going to take you to the point where you're going to acknowledge this issue at hand needs to be resolved for you to move forward. And this gets you to a second tip where once you know this, you feel your mindset is going to change and your focus is going to become better because you're going to say, you know what, I need to focus, get this out of the way and be done with it. And the third tip, and for me this is very important, always motivate yourself and reward yourself. So whenever you're done with something, promise yourself something that you like. Maybe take a break, go for a walk, do something appealing to you, and then you'd feel that you were on top of things. Let's review the tips. How do you deal with procrastination type 2? As I mentioned earlier, this is a bit more challenging because you have a deeper problem that needs to be addressed and solved before you're able to overcome procrastinating. So we said type 2 are usually this way because they like the thrill or the boost of the adrenaline, right? So 4 tips for you here. Tip number 1 is you need to realize that this boost is extremely harmful for your system because it also increases the cortisol level and in turn you are harming your body. So tip number 1 is you need to realize this and you need to know that this is extremely negative on your health. Tip number 2 would be, there should be a deeper problem, and that's why you're seeking this adrenaline boost, right? So you need to dig deeper into your life, assess it, and try to find out what's missing. What's missing? Are you not happy at work? Are you not happy in your social life, your relationships? You need to find out the main reason why you are procrastinating. There is something in your life that's not to your satisfaction, and that's why you compensate by boosting up your adrenaline and seeking that high. All right. So once this is done and your assessment is complete and you realize what's really causing all this, whether it's a relationship, a job, whatever situation, you are the best judge to deal with it and to be able to overcome this major problem. So tip number 3 would be to rectify and balance what is wrong. So once you find the initial problem, you try to solve it. And once this is done, your craving for procrastination will just go away. You'd feel there is no need anymore to procrastinate. On the contrary, you'd be excited and you'd be willing to follow through and continue all your tasks, chores, decisions, whatever is on your plate. You just want to finish it and move forward. And remember to always motivate yourself and reward yourself. You've come a long way, you've worked hard, and it's time to celebrate. Let's quickly review the tips. I've shared with you a few tips to overcome procrastination, whether type 1 or type 2, and as you notice, they're very simple and they mostly work with the mind. Because throughout my work, I've realized the most transformation you can do is not by writing a to-do list or writing a plan or whatever. It's mostly to work with your mindset and train yourself. And that's how you can achieve change and you can achieve transformation. Now you know how to overcome procrastination, whether you're a type 1 or a type 2. If you found this video to be useful, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Always reach out to me with your suggestions, questions, and concerns. And please, let's start from today using the tips we went over and share with me your results. Thank you for watching, and remember, time is precious, always cherish it.